Now let me tell y'all something. When you sit in my chair, you better be ready for the whole experience, because we might start with your hair, but by the end of your appointment, we done talked about everything, baby. And that's what makes being a beautician so much fun, y'all. People think I just show up, pick up my comb, grab my flat iron, and get to work. Oh, baby, it's a whole production over here. First, we have a consultation, then we're figuring out what you're doing. Then you know somebody gonna say, I don't know what you think. And I'm like, well, let me tell you what I think. And before you know it, we have created a whole plan. Because I'm not just looking at what hairstyle you want. I'm looking at what's going to work for your hair, for your lifestyle, your personality, and the look you're trying to give. And let's be honest, sometimes you walk into the salon with one idea and walk out with something completely different. And you know what? That's okay, because sometimes the best hairstyle is the one you didn't even know you needed. You ever had one of those appointments where you just sitting there thinking, I really don't know what I want? And I'm looking at you like, okay, say less, I got you. And baby, that's where the experience comes in. Because after doing hair for years, you start noticing things. You start understanding textures. You start understanding face shapes. You start understanding complementary styles for your customer. And you start recognizing when somebody is ready to switch it up. And baby, when I say switch it up, I mean switch it up. Because sometimes we get comfortable with the same hairstyles, same length, same part, same curls, same everything. And there's nothing wrong with having a signature look. But every now and then, you need an encore. You need something that makes you look in the mirror twice, baby. You need that hairstyle where you're taking pictures before you even get to the car. Baby, you know that one. You leave the salon, get in the driver's seat, turn the camera around, checking the light, and oh yeah, this giving, baby. And now suddenly you taking pictures from every angle. Front, side, other side, back, close up, full body. You like, hold on, let me get another one. Because when the hair is right, the hair is right. And that moment must be documented. And I'm here for it. Go on and send that man them attachments, sis. But let's talk about something else that makes being a stylist so entertaining. The conversations. Why does everybody suddenly become a podcast host once they sit in my chair? We have stories, opinions, updates, announcements, breaking news. Sometimes I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I did not know we were having a meeting today. But honestly, y'all, that's just part of the experience. You get comfortable, you talk, and you laugh, you catch up, you share what's been going on, and somehow 2.5 hours later, we have covered approximately 47 different topics. And then somebody said, girl, I didn't even mean to tell you all my business like that. And I'm like, baby, this appointment almost over now. But that's what makes salon culture so special. It's the atmosphere. It's the conversations. It's the personalities. It's the laughs. It's watching somebody walk in one way and walk out looking completely and feeling completely different. And I love the transformation. Not because somebody wasn't beautiful before, but because there is something about getting your hair done that can take your whole look up a notch. You can have on the simplest outfit, but let that hair be laid. Now the outfit actually has a chance. You can put on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, but if the hair is given, baby, you have created a look. And don't let the makeup be done too. Now we're talking about a whole production, baby. And that's why I always say, never underestimate the power of a good hairstyle. A good hairstyle can change the way you accessorize. It can change what outfit you decide to wear. It can change how you take your pictures. It can even change your whole attitude for the day. Shoot, for the week. Look, if you get your hair done and suddenly you're looking for somewhere to go and somebody to see you, you had absolutely no plans, but now somebody called me. Where we're going, what we're doing. That's what I'm talking about. And one thing I really enjoy about being behind the chair is getting creative, because hair is literally an art. You have to pay attention to detail. You have to know when to take your time. You have to know when to make changes. You have to understand that not every style works the same way for every person. And that's why I love creating customized looks, because I don't want everybody walking out looking exactly the same. I want the style to fit you, your personality, your energy, your lifestyle, your vibe. And when you look in that mirror, I want you to say, yep, that's me. That's the goal. And let's not forget about healthy hair, because yes, I want your style to look amazing, but I also want you to understand what your hair actually needs. Sometimes that means getting those ends together. Sometimes that that means changing your whole routine up, baby. Sometimes that means giving the heat a little break. And sometimes that means being patient. And sometimes it means listening to your stylist when she says, girl, we need to cut this. And suddenly everybody gets real quiet. But I'm trying to grow my hair. Baby, I know what you're trying to do. But those ends been holding on from the 99s into the 2000s, babe. At some point, we have to let them go because length does not mean much if the hair is not healthy. So what we gonna do is we gonna take care of your hair and we're gonna make sure it looks great. So don't worry because there has to be a balance. And that's what I love about what I do. There's always something different clients, different textures, different styles, different personalities, different conversations, different transformations. And I get to be creative every single day. So when you see me behind the chair, just know, baby, I'm working. The brush is moving, that press and comb is moving, the products are working, the conversation is flowing, and somehow we're laughing at the same time. That's the beauty of being a beautician. You get to create with your hands while connecting with the people along the way. And when that final style is complete, that reveal, baby, y'all already know. When that client looks in that mirror and sees the finished look, it never gets old because you can see it on their face. They already know. They already feel it. And now you know you got to get them pictures because what's the point of looking that good if we don't document it? Exactly. So yes, I do hair. But around here, we're creating looks, having great dialogue, laughing, learning, sharing, and enjoying the process. And literally every appointment has its own personality. That's why I love what I do. So if you enjoy watching transformations, seeing beautiful hair, learning hair tips, and getting a little entertainment along the way, you in the right place, baby. Be sure to follow so you don't miss the next transformation. Be sure to like and share this video with somebody who you know needs to show themselves some love. And most importantly, comment below and tell me, what's your go-to hairstyle? You a silk press girly? You like curls, protective styles, short hair, long hair? Or are you the one who sits in the chair and says, girl, just do whatever you want? I need to know. Until next time, family, keep that hair healthy, keep that confidence high, and remember, when the hair is right, everything else has to fall in line. I'll see you at the next appointment, my love. Bye. It looks so good. Hey, Keisha. Hey, huh? I'm saying what? Hey, Keisha. I'm doing good. Your friend trying to look out on me, girl. Nothing for real. She just asking me questions going to nowhere. You like it, girl? You ate it up? Okay, I like to eat. I like to eat. Yeah, so you know how to eat your flex fries and stuff? Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. Is another viral video.